Okay, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining another Educator's Corner with Edvisor. Good to see everybody. I am your host again, James Cowan. Today we are excited to have another guest partner with us today. Today we have Fleming College Toronto. And with us is Paula, who's a senior business development manager with Fleming College Toronto. So Paula, welcome.
Thank you, James. I'm very excited to be here with everyone today to share a little bit more about Fleming College Toronto. Thank you for
Excited.
having me.
You bet, of course, of course. Yeah, and so for people who have watched these before, they will kind of understand the sort of the flow. But for those who are new, really these are just quick, 10-minute videos, interview videos to really get the core, understanding of Fleming College Toronto. But of course, it doesn't just take only that. You're going to also be able to reach out to Paula and the team to learn more. I'm sure you're going to all have questions afterwards as well. And that's what the team is there for, the support team, right? So reach out to them after the video if you're interested to learn more, to make a partnership with Fleming, or if you're already a partner of Gus and you're kind of getting new introductions to Fleming Toronto, then please reach out. So why don't we jump into it? And Paula, really just let's do a quick introduction. Who are you? Introduce yourself personally.
Yeah, of course. So, well, my name is Paula Balf. I'm now working with Fleming College Toronto, but I've been in the industry for 7 years now. I've worked with institutions in the US and in the UK, and I've been working with Fleming College Toronto for a year. So in terms of an introduction, Fleming College Toronto is part of Global University Systems, which is an important network of institutions in Canada, Germany, and the UK. I'm sure many of you are already aware and are working with us. And Fleming College Toronto is the newest institution that was added to our portfolio in Canada. So it's one of the babies of GUS.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. It's somewhat new. That's really exciting. I know everybody's been talking about it. You guys have some really great programs. Let's jump into a little bit more about Fleming College Toronto, right? Talk to us a little bit about what are some of the programs you guys are currently offering. What are some of the main points you kind of want to highlight? Is it eligible for postgraduate work permits? Let's jump into that.
Of course. So Fleming College Toronto is a public-private partnership, meaning that Global University Systems, through Trevas Institute in Toronto, has made a partnership with Fleming College. Fleming College is a public college, very well known and established in Ontario. They were established in 1967, so they've been around for a few decades now. And what we've done through this PPP or public-private partnership, it's open a new campus in Midtown Toronto. So we have handpicked very carefully the programs that we are opening in Toronto. They're all very, very focused in business areas. So we have one diploma in business. We have some graduate certificates as well, like project management, supply chain management, and global logistics, and global business management. So we started with those programs in business, but we're also opening to new areas. We just launched our program in personal support worker that is going to be available in September 2023. So we're hoping we're going to keep expanding our portfolio of programs for all of international students. And of course, one of the main benefits for all of your students is that they're going to be able to access the same benefits as a public college, which is, of course, the PGWP. All of our students are eligible to apply for their PGWP and other benefits like being able to bring their partner and kids if they have any with them as well.
Amazing, amazing. And let's talk a little bit about this public partnership, private partnership. So what would be the difference between the regular, the original Fleming campus versus the new Gus campus?
Of course. So the original campus is, the main campus is in Peterborough, which is around 2 hours away from Toronto. This campus in Toronto is of course, urban campus is smaller, and we have only some programs available. So it's really important for us to kind of identify the two different campuses because the programs that we have available are going to be some, but not all the programs available at main campus. And of course, the experience for the student is going to be completely different from being in Peterborough to Midtown Toronto. So it's important for us to acknowledge and identify each one of them and also be able to communicate it to our students, because we know that the first thing that students do once they've heard about Fleming College Toronto is go and Google Fleming College, and they're going to see all the other programs available at the main campus that we don't have. So it's very important to explain to them that Fleming College has various campuses in Peterborough, but also in Toronto, and this is the program offering that we have there.
I think that's a really good point to highlight, right? Is to make sure that that education has been taking place of what are those differences, the
Exactly.
location benefits as well.
I
Um,
also want to talk about admissions because I think it's also important. I know that college, like public colleges in Ontario, have like longer waiting times of admissions at Fleming College Toronto because we're a PPP and we are being managed by GOS. We do have quicker response rates in terms of admissions. So depending on the region of the student that is applying, we could be issuing a letter of acceptance within 5 working days. So for those of you that are trying to get a quicker response, which I know is the case with some of our students that come with us, with our partners really late, with our agents really late, then there is a better window of opportunity with us as well.
I think that's a really huge point to mention. Yeah, the difference of actually getting a response from the application, and yeah, working through the guest portal is or the gateway is key to get quick
Exactly.
response times. Exciting. And talk a little bit about what do you see are some of the opportunities for the students once they complete your programs, say within Canada or within Toronto. Mhm.
Yeah, of course. I think there are two things that are very important to mention here. One is that the programs that we have launched so far at Fleming College Toronto are programs that are very, very relevant right now. For example, supply chain management, we have a forecast of 60,000 new vacancies opening in Canada every year, only for supply chain management. So there is a huge opportunity for students to find a job after they graduate. Project management is also something like 30,000 new vacancies opening every year. Personal support worker, we do know there is a lack of professionals that have been certified in this area. In Canada, so we can see a lot of opportunities in terms of job opportunities for them in the future. But we're also working with our students while they're studying with us through our career services team that is going to be helping them in how to navigate the whole job world in Canada, from how to build their CV according to the Canadian standards, how to put together their LinkedIn profile, what words should they use in order for the recruiters to find them easily, how to prepare for interviews. So we do take this part very seriously, and we have our team there to support our students from day one.
Amazing, amazing. As many agencies who work with Gus would know, it's not only working with, say, Fleming College Toronto, sorry, but they also have an opportunity for accessing a greater network as well. I think that's a really good benefit or point to kind of highlight as well. When they begin to work with you, they also can access a very broad network of other programs, locations, institutions. Is that right?
Totally, yeah. Once you're partnered with one of our institutions, if you're not partnered with us yet, please reach out to me and I'll make sure you get all the details of how to sign up with us. But if you're already working with any of the other GOS institutions in any of the destinations that we have institutions in, it's going to be way easier for you to access these partnerships with the other institutions. If you are, for example, already working with other institutions in Canada that from GOS, then you can very easily request your contract with Fleming College Toronto through the GOS Getaway. But I mean, me and the whole team are there also to help you and guide you through the process. It's very simple, but sometimes we need to see the instructions to make sure we're getting it right. So it's a very straightforward process, and it's everything done on our GOS Getaway, from the contract to the admissions to the commissions afterwards. So it's everything, a lot of institutions in one place.
Exactly. Amazing. And talk a little bit about, so with Fleming College Toronto, do you guys offer any, benefits for students or for agents working in terms of, yeah, I don't know, scholarships or yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Dive
We
into that
do
one.
have scholarship available for some regions. So we, of course, we go region by region, but we do have a lot of benefits for many regions. So we have scholarships. We also have application fee waivers for some of the regions that we work with. So we are really trying to keep that diversity as high as possible at Fleming College Toronto. So we do have special incentives for some regions like Latin America, Turkey, Europe, and so on. So please make sure to reach out to us. But you're also, of course, going to be able to see some of this in our profile as well. But we do have those benefits. We also have team members all over the world. So Advisor is going to be a great opportunity for us to connect and to make sure you're talking to the right person in your region.
Perfect. Yeah. So wherever they might be able to reach out to you first to kind of get the introduction, and you'll be able to help guide them through, who is their local support manager, and you can help them get connected in that way.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Exciting. Yeah. So okay. So let's do a quick review of what we talked about a little bit today. I think it's really exciting. So essentially Fleming College Toronto, you have this new beautiful campus in the heart of Toronto downtown, which really focuses on some of the main in-demand, type of jobs, right? Get the students ready for these types of jobs that are in high demand for Canada at the moment. They may not offer, or every program that the traditional campus does, but for looking for these types of benefits, that's where they want to be, is downtown anyways, downtown Toronto, and focused on those sort of career paths, something that they can go into and work after they study. I think working with you guys directly, you have this really clear process for application, really quick response times, excellent support network within the markets to turn around those applications, and offer a even wider network of opportunities for agency students. I think that all sounds really exciting, Paula.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Fleming College Toronto is a great opportunity for all of our agents around the world that are looking to work with a public college, but trying to get some of those processes of admissions and so on a little bit more straightforward. So I think this is a good opportunity in that term.
Exactly. Great. And I think we covered a lot of the key points. Like I said, we just want to get those real highlights, and if agents have more questions, they're going to reach out to you one-to-one. Are there any other points that you think we should cover before wrapping things up?
Well, I think I mentioned very quickly the programs. I just want to share them with you again, but
Yeah.
I also want to mention that in terms of ESL pathways, we have our own English program at Fleming College Toronto, English Language Bridge. So for those students that don't meet the English requirement yet, we also have our own English Language Bridge at Fleming College Toronto. We also have pathways with other ESL institutions. So if you have students that are doing their English program with other institutions, please reach out to us and we can check if we already have that pathway articulated with Fleming College Toronto. Many of you are already working with the Language Gallery. So we also have a pathway with them. So we have different options for our students that don't meet the entry requirements yet. We have different pathways already working. So different options for our students, but kind of to summarize the program offering that we have one diploma in business, a 2-year diploma. We have one certificate of 1 year in personal support worker. And then in terms of our graduate certificates, we have one of 2 years in global business management, one of 1 year in international business, one of 1 year in project management, and of 1 year in supply chain management and global logistics. So mainly focus in business, but we also have personal support worker as well.
Amazing. Amazing. Very exciting. And Paula, if agents don't work with you yet, of course, they can reach out and connect through Edvisor, reach out to you personally. Anything else that you recommend they do?
Totally. Yeah. You can reach out to us on Advisor and we will make sure to share all the details you need to know about Fleming College Toronto and how to get your agreement with us. The agreement is also a very straightforward process. We just ask for your business license, and some of you that are already working with ISAF will get straightforward to their contract, or we may ask for other references, or if you are already working with other gas institutions, you can skip that part. It's going to be way quicker. But yeah, I mean, we do have Advisor, but we also have our God's Getaway to move forward after we've connected on Edvisor and you've gathered all the information you need for your students.
Very exciting. I think this is really exciting for a lot of agents and students, to have this opportunity. Paula, it's been a pleasure. Really great to have you.
Thank you,
And
James.
very, best of luck. And yeah, thanks for again joining us today.
Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone that's watching, and hope to see you and talk to you soon.